What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2 here, bringing you another episode at hashtag TTRD, Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, originally I was all like, you know what? I'm going to call it a night. Fireworks, people playing music, people having sex, and I'm over here just having a bad time by myself. But I was like, you know what? I'm about to go live. So I hit up a few friends, and they were down to go live with me. So hey, that's why I'm here. Happy New Year's, everybody on the East Coast, international. I'm on the West Coast, so it's not 12 yet, so I'm still in 2020. Man, it's been a rough year, but we here to cheer you guys up and make it a good night. What's up, Amber? Yeah, surprise! Cooch, thank you, Cooch. Happy New Year's. Yes, Happy New Year's to everybody. Oh, okay, you bored too. Hey. Well, long overdue. I don't want to keep talking and talking and talking. Let me bring on one of your favorite guests that I have on my show. Coming back to the show, I believe this is the fourth time now. No, fifth time. Coming all the way from the DMV. It's Yvette from the Dear Yvette Show. Oh, you know I do this show alone. I kind of messed up technical difficulties. There we go.
Hey, everybody, AT2 family. What's up, everybody?
Yes, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Oh, Amber, you're in the Bay too. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so Yvette, Happy New Year's. It's New Year's where you are.
Yeah.
What does 2021 feel like? Tell us.
Man, it's a lot of excitement out here in these DMV streets. Now, we're not going to say crime ain't really taking place, okay? Because it is. Road rage still in full effect. But goddamn, I sense that everybody want a new change, new start.
Right. We all want that that restart, that refresher, you know? That's what we all been wanting. What's up, Mina? What's up, Lynn? What's up, Aurelia? I see you guys. Texas hasn't reached theirs yet. They're almost there. Yeah, so I want to ask you, like, I was kind of thinking of something fun that we can do, like your hopes, your dreams for 2021. It doesn't have to necessarily be YouTube, but just in general, like, what are you looking forward to in the next year?
I'm looking for everybody to go to hell back to work.
Right.
Everybody get back into the swing of things, AT2. I know people are really, really feeling some kind of way, and it's like a culture shock. I understand it. I get it. But we miss seeing you out there. We miss everybody, man. And as a federal worker, I'm praying folk hurry up back.
Right. Please, let's go back to normal. What's up, Tracy? Thank you for joining the show today. Oh, well, you know, we got somebody else joining the show too. You know, they might not come on time, but they always here. What's up, Real? Welcome to the show.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What up,
Nothing much.
Entertainment? My dog, guys, he insists on being nosy.
I got so wrapped up in editing this food review for the for the chicken sandwich, for the Mr. Beast chicken sandwich, that I lost track of time.
It's cool. You know, we still live and everything. So Real, it's not New Year's where you are, but what are you looking forward to in 2021?
Just more work, man. Just putting out more videos, creating more content, getting monetized, building my other businesses, and just keep on working, man. You know, I don't usually make New Year's goals because goals stay the same, you know?
Right. Oh, Angela says she got that stimmy. See, I still ain't got my stimmy. Y'all got y'all stimmy yet?
Yes, honey. It been a bacon in the
morning. What's up, Dazzle? Thank you. Happy New Year's. Mina said, "Oh, Mina, Mina is your biggest fan, Real."
So I appreciate her. Tell her when I start doing my lives, I'm gonna make her a moderator if she want to.
Hey, I feel it. Yvette, what kind of dog do you got?
He's a schnauzer, and he's over my damn face for my life. Hey, what is that? Y'all know the struggle is real.
Yo, for those of you watching, this is live. You know, anything can happen, literally. Get back. Are we gonna have you turned up today, dancing like you did for my birthday?
I'm trying to figure out why this dog won't get out of my shack. He's fighting me right now.
Well, I guess you know what? I never shared like some of my hopes and dreams for next year. I think for 2021, I definitely want to work on building my brand and building a community of people where we just all support each other and we build something great, you know.
Right.
I definitely want to do more collaborations. Oh, y'all got pets and everything. Is that a cat or is that a dog? Real? That's a cat.
Where you got? Real got a cat.
Real, when did you get a cat?
I got 8 cats.
I'm literally being attacked. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, anybody can join the show. We just shooting the shit. We only gonna be on here for an hour. We ain't gonna take up all your whole night and everything like that. We just wanted to say what's up to the people real quick. Let me read some of these comments. Oh, but besides just building like a network of people, like making sure that I can help other people as well too build their channel. Now I don't have the biggest channel, you know, I have 1,700 subscribers, but I feel that I want to give back to people because people took a chance on me. So I want to give other people an opportunity as well too. So I'm hoping that I'm able to do that. I would love to get into acting as well too. That's something that I have on my list. As you guys know, I had helped write a screenplay with my friend Laura. Shout out to Laura if you're watching. I had help with the screenplay, and it's based off of my time when I was stuck in a hotel with two meth heads, and they was trying to have a bisexual experience with me, and it was very scary, but at the same time, I can laugh at it. The story is kind of funny, you know.
Wow.
It was wild. And no, they didn't take my virginity. I escaped. But I don't want to give it all away because then you ain't gonna want to watch. You bet. Something that I like about your channel is that you actually interview people, and I'm gonna have my first interview style kind of show soon. And so, what advice can you give to me?
Wow, that's amazing. What was your question, babe?
Oh, what advice can you give to me, like doing interviews and stuff like that?
The interviews, it's so amazing to like connect with someone and say, yeah, it's a go. And then you put the production together. You have amazing graphics. And I know you will make sure that those folks, you're dropping the video and you're doing their little photos or timelines or whatever we can do on YouTube. But I think it's the most gratifying thing because, man, it's people truly out here that have talent. We are all talented people. And these folks, I be so excited like they celebrities one-on-one. But guess what? These are real everyday people, AT2, and they so gifted.
Right, that's true. They're just everyday average people. You know, it's nothing different about them. They bleed like we bleed. You know, Real for you. I noticed you've been doing like food reviews, and you've been trying to keep up with that. You're editing one actually right now. How's that on your channel? Doing the food reviews and stuff like that. Are you gonna do more? Or are you just testing out the waters?
I would do more, but I wanna answer the question that you asked her first. And about advice on doing interviews, because I've done.
Oh yeah, of course you know all about that. I'm sorry, Real. Go ahead.
The biggest thing is have your format written out, meaning have your question that you want to ask, but always listen to the person talk, because your next question will come from what they telling you in the interview. If you let them speak freely, you'll get exclusives out there. Wazoo. Trust me when I tell you.
That's real. Yes.
That's some good advice. I appreciate that.
Now, what were you asking me for?
Oh, go ahead, Real. I'm sorry.
I said, what were you asking me before I cut you off? To tell you that.
Oh, no. You're fine. You're fine. I was gonna say before I add our next guest onto the show, I want to go ahead and play this clip for you guys real quick. Hold on. Where it go? I just want your honest opinion when you watch this clip. And of course, it doesn't pop up when I need it. Hold on. Here we go, y'all. Y'all ready?
And then she always doing it. I say, bitch, you can't hear you out of nowhere. I say, Mariah, girl. Miss Mariah, girl. I say, girl, you do not have to tap that ear, girl. Because the mic is right. It's them notes. It's the note that ain't coming through right, not the mic. We're gonna make it happen. I say, girl, you can't make it happen, Mariah. You know, all I want for Christmas. I say, oh. Into.
Hold on, one more time, and I don't hate Mariah Carey at all. No hate. One more time. What's up, Dazzle? Thank you for joining.
And then she always doing it. I say, bitch, you can't hear you out of nowhere. I say, Mariah, girl. Miss Mariah, girl. I say, girl, you do not have to tap that ear, girl. Because the mic is right. It's them notes. It's the note that ain't coming through right, not the mic. We're gonna make it happen. I say, girl, you can't make it happen, Mariah. You know, all I want for Christmas. I say, oh. Into.
I will start out with you first, Dazzle. Welcome to the show. What did you think about that clip?
It was freezing. What was that?
You didn't see it?
It was the video kept freezing. The only thing I see her do was like say something and pause. I'm like, what the hell was that? I didn't know I didn't see it.
Oh.
Hey.
And I noticed you got a cat too with you. What's your cat's name?
Bobby.
Say hi.
Oh,
She's a
hi,
bad little
Bobby.
kitty.
Oh, that kitty look a little evil.
She's a bad little kitty. She purrs me.
All right, Real, what did you think about that clip that I played? Was it freezing for you, or were you able to watch it?
I was able to watch it, and it reminds me of a chimpanzee. It goes by the name Nosy Holada.
Oh my God! And dear Yvette, what did you think about that clip that I played?
Because I absolutely love Kaya. And when I went on her page and saw that she was just checking in, man, I was in tears. She was doing that Mariah Carey, missing them damn notes, man.
Because Mariah does do the ear thing. She does do the ear thing, and it's all like, no, it's not the mic, it's the note. It's not the mic, it's the note.
Right. Exactly. It was hilarious.
We love you, Mariah. We love you.
Mariah.
Dazzle. So what goals do you have for 2021?
Well, actually, my goal for 2021 is kind of modest and kind of simple. In real life, I just want to keep working regardless of the economy and stuff in real life. I want to be the best person I can be, probably lose a little weight or something, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Maybe start an OnlyFans or something. But
use what you got to get what you want.
That's right.
I'm engaged right now, so hopefully, but due to COVID, it's like paperwork is kind of like backed up. So it's like you have to wait a while for because in DC what it is that you have to email them for application, and that takes a minute. And then when you fill out the application, you have to wait for them to approve it, and then you have to pay the money and everything else like that for a marriage license. So basically, I'm in the midst of waiting on them to call me back to see or email me back to see if it was approved or not. So I'm in the midst of doing that. So that's something that I want to do. And I want to get the fuck up out the hood because I'm tired of them. Like, they are literally shooting. They've been shooting since 12 a.m.
Right. And you hear it too. Oh, and Happy New Year's because it's New Year's where you at. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. They've been busting. I have not heard, so it sounds like Baghdad or something. I don't know.
Well, let me start out with you, Yvette. Like, do you know the difference between a gunshot and like just fireworks and stuff like that? Is there a difference to you, or do you duck?
Oh yeah, I'm 18 years in the game. I'm right now. Y'all see me live from the floor. Just
Man, look, I've been on the floor.
I'm on the floor for another
and they doing it in front of my apartment building. They've been doing it in front of it. So you hear the semi-automatic.
Right. And real, what about you? Do you know the difference between a gunshot or the fireworks, or you duck either way?
I'm from the hood, so I know the difference.
Yo, I don't care what it sounds like. As soon as I hear a boom or a bang, I'm ducking. I don't care what the hell it is. If I can't see it, then I'm ducking. Well, what I want to do is take a moment for something serious real quick. I'm going to play a clip from Cori Bush, and she's a future congresswoman. She'll be in, I think, after this weekend, actually. So I want to go ahead and play this clip. I played it earlier on an earlier show.
Now we have corporations saying Black Lives Matter. We got the big signs, and that's the hash. It's not only the hashtag, it's commercial, it's on clothing. It's all over the place that Black Lives Matter. It's a fad. But what we need to do is not allow it to be a fad. We need it to be fact, because when it's fact, we get to live.
Wow.
And I love that, because I feel that, after the death of George Floyd, it was kind of like a popular thing, but it's all like, instead of it being like a new fad, like, let's make it a reality. And that was so deep. So I hope, like, with my channel and with my message, I can help see that for the future and make that a reality, and not just a popular hashtag, and not just put a black screen on my timeline to show solidarity, and actually live it and mean it. Yvette, I want to start out with you because I know this is something dear to your heart. Missouri, Cooch, Missouri. She's I believe Ferguson, but don't quote me on that, but it's definitely Missouri. Yvette, go ahead and start out.
Man, at the end of the day, wow, that clip was very, very powerful. We have to be careful about the things that we represent and about the things that we partake in. At the end of the day, you got to ask yourself at some point. You know what I'm saying? And I am blitzed right now, but I ain't no fool. Everybody damn, I ain't never far from the gospel. Y'all see me with my Red Cup crew every Monday.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I got a heart. And everything that that video just spoke of, it's a message. It's a very powerful message that we got to be the change that we all seek, AT2. I'm so proud of you because that's what your channel do. You provide a platform, no matter what folks' opinion are. Some of these bloggers out here, they get mad when the hell you don't agree with them. Everybody has an opinion and it matters. And I'm so proud of you, AT2. Never doubt what you're supposed to do. Never doubt real what you're supposed to do. And my girl Dazzle, yes, ma'am, I see you over there pouring your good. But never doubt what we're supposed to do. It is what it is.
Right. I agree with you. And real, what did you think about that clip, or just the whole situation in general?
So I'm gonna go on a little rant here, right, real quick. All right.
Go ahead. We got time. Now, make it under 5 minutes at least.
So with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, right? It kills me how all these Caucasian people, all these people that are non-African American or non-African, let's just say that, right? They want to say Black Lives Matter, and they want to donate to these organizations. Who are you donating to? Do you know who you're donating to? When you got little Kiki down the street, that's your cousin, uncle, nephew. Why can't you go donate to little Kiki? Why can't you go to the projects, get 5 of those kids, take them to a fancy restaurant that's black owned, and let the owner of the restaurant talk to them? You feel what I'm saying? They want to do this whole Black Lives Matter stuff and donate. I tell all my homies, all my business owners, don't donate to no Black Lives Matter. You know who own that? You sending money to somebody you don't even know who they own. You know black people that's struggling. Go help them.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I mean,
Agree.
Yeah, I agree with you because I had a friend who had a video, and there were like people holding a sign like Black Lives Matter across the street, right? And he was all like, "Well, I'm a black man walking across the street, but they honking for them because they have a sign that says Black Lives Matter, but they didn't honk for me, and I'm just walking, living my everyday life." And that kind of reminds me of that situation. And I was kind of thinking, like, have a conversation with these people. That's what it's really all about, because some people, and still today, and I know I know it sounds crazy, but some people don't experience black people. Maybe even with this show, this is the first time that people are interacting with black people. So we have to have those conversations with people, and they have to have the conversations with us as well if we want to move forward. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Yeah. And then Dazzle, what did you think about that clip?
Okay, so I may have an unpopular opinion, but here's how I feel, and I'll give it in a story. So I live in DC, and it was this boy that got killed by a police officer, right? So what some people don't know is that, on Craigslist, you could go on Craigslist and sign up to get paid for protesting and stuff. You got all these people from out of state that comes in for Black Lives Matter, and they go to the police department, right? And then while they over there protesting, I'm like, well, maybe I should protest. But before I can get out my door, they shooting at each other. Wow. I'm hearing gunshots down the street. So should I go protest about this boy that come to find out the reason why he got shot is because he had a gun, and in the midst of running because you didn't want to get a gun charge, you brandished a weapon, and out of reaction, the police end up shooting you. You see what I'm saying? Because you pulled out a gun. They didn't know if you was going to shoot them or throw it away. But you wasn't thinking, so that's what happened. And that's not me, taking away from somebody's life being lost. No. But what I'm saying is it was so funny how it's like, even when they was downtown riding and looting it, that day I wanted to go down there, but I couldn't go down there because they were shooting outside. So I'm like, am I supposed to be out there protesting about this, or should I be protesting about that? Because either which way, when they found out that boy did something wrong, you never heard about Black Lives Matter protesting for him again, right? But you know what you heard? You heard the gunshots outside. So I'm like, am I supposed to be protesting for police brutality, or am I supposed to be protesting because all these people getting killed this year? Matter of fact, if you go on Murder Mayhem page on Instagram, it's a DC Instagram person, and he just posts all the deaths and stuff that go on in DC. All these females, all these children, they're getting killed and everything based on gun violence this year. And I'm like, how am I supposed to protest for Black Lives Matter without protesting for that? I need to protest about what's going on right in front of me right now.
Dazzle, I'm going to stop you right there because I want to talk to you, and I want to have a deep conversation because, and I'm not mad at you. I just want to tell you about something. So, when people are it's the crabs in the barrel analogy, and I hate saying that, the crabs in a barrel. Basically, these people are put in these situations, like you said, you in the hood. So basically, you're fighting each other to make it out, and because your circumstances aren't the greatest, so you're put in a situation where you don't have the same opportunities. Luckily for me, I was born in Oakland and then I moved to the suburbs, so I've seen the best of both worlds, and some people don't have that same opportunity. And yes, you can
However,
say, oh
some
well,
people
there's
know
so
right
much.
and wrong.
Let me finish real quick. You can say, oh, I don't know another side of this and that and that and this, but maybe they don't have the same opportunity. Maybe they don't have the education. Maybe their family is not there. Maybe their family is addicted to some kind of substance. So you never really know what somebody is really going through, and these people are put in a situation where they don't know another outlet. So I understand your argument, and let's be honest, there are people that are against gun violence. We just don't hear about it. The media doesn't talk about it at all. But you go anywhere in the hood, there's some kind of drop off to drop off your gun or something like that, or anti-gangs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm not taking from nothing. I'm just saying, like, me as a civilian living in this type of situation, I feel like there's a lot of people with a choice about what they're doing. Like, when it comes to, like, I know a lot of dudes who are shooters, and a lot of times they're not talking about nothing about their environment. They're just talking about because they feel like it's a game. They feel like, okay, well, I'm just go around your block and shoot up the block because guess what? I don't like your hood. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is that y'all hood literally is across the street from each other. We got something called Mayfair and Paradise that are two apartment complexes joined into each other. What was the point of y'all shooting at each other? And you can literally like walk across the it's like, it ain't even nothing separating, not no street, no nothing. It's like same apartment complex almost, but it's just two different hoods. So basically, it's like a lot of times, to me personally, I just feel like a lot of times, like it's not just about poverty. It plays a role. How you get brought up plays a role, but it's your choices too, because nobody's telling you to do certain stuff. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to the Black Lives Matter thing, I feel like a lot of people from out of town came to DC. Okay. And that's cool. I get it. But a lot of times it's like when you talk about the fact that, okay, we can protest for this, that, and the third, and it's right. But it doesn't make no sense to protest and loot. But as soon as you come home, before you even get to your door, you got to duck and dodge bullets. It's like another problem that's a little bit more immediate to me. Because I'm like, at any given point, I can get robbed. Or, I got little kids right now in their sleep. What if one of them wake up and because they shooting tonight, what if one of them bullets go through this window? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like it's a little bit more that I should be like really protesting about. And I think this year, and I was only talking about that because I think this year, I think I'm gonna be more involved in anti-gun violence and stuff. Like I really want to do that because like I said, I got shot before. I got PTSD. I ain't got time for this.
Thank you, Kennedy. I appreciate your comment. Thank you. And Cooch, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. No, I appreciate Dazzle's perspective. No, I definitely do. Thank you for that. All right. Excuse me. Well, moving on. I want to keep it lighthearted now. Moving on to, are you guys going to watch Surviving Jaguar Wright? Let's go ahead and play it.
First time I seen a man's guts all over the concrete where we played jacks and hopscotch.
For the whole world to hear, Jackie makes the truth an explosive lie. I knew at the age of 7 that sis was a liar.
It wasn't actually rape. It was supposed to be intended to be a joke.
He's 18 years old. You don't tell him what to do.
Everything that she said, true or false?
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
This woman just put her hands on me. Please, 911, come here. She's crazy. She's a schizophrenic.
Yo, I know on all those other channels, they're all like, this is wrong, this is that. F y'all, I'm watching it. Dear Yvette, are you gonna watch it?
I'm right with you, brother. I will be watching. If I got damn two snapping a drink, I'm like, fried right now. I'm gonna be fried.
Yo, Real, what about you? You watching it?
You know it.
Yeah, that's my baby, Real.
Right, we watching it. I don't care. And Dazzle, what about you? Are you gonna watch it?
I am watching it.
Yeah.
If I can watch Derek while I talk about everybody, I can watch this.
Right.
I'm just being honest.
Yo, like the other day, I got a comment yesterday, and they were all like, you know what? You're the only channel with like a different perspective, because there's a lot of people saying that it's trash, it's wrong, it's this, it's that. But I mean, you have to take the emotion out of it sometimes and look at it as, okay, this is entertainment. And some people say like, oh, well, this is not whatchamacallit. This isn't entertainment. This is going after her family. This is doing this, this is doing that. Well, when you step in the ring with a beast, you have to know what you're getting into. And that's the way I see it. You bet you would agree?
Absolutely. I can't even say nothing. You said
it. Right. And Dazzle, do you look at it as it's going too far, or is it just what it is what it is? What's up, Lisa?
You know how I look at it? Like, I listen to everyone else. I've been listening to people's perspective, and everybody is saying everything, but what they're not saying, a lot of people are not emphasizing the fact that Jaguar came on here and talked about her family. Jaguar talked like her son, honestly, and I'm not taking that from nobody, but she did say it like her son was incapable and a whole bunch of other things. Or she said a lot of stuff about her husband and her family. And I just feel like, you know, if you're bringing your family on social media and ragging on them and saying all these things, even though it looks wrong and it looks wrong with who they're doing it with, why can't they come on and talk about it? Why can't they? So basically, you can go online and talk about your family, but your family can't go online and defend themselves.
True, that's right.
I feel like she opened that door, and it's sad that your enemy is doing that to you, and your family seems like it's okay. But then I'm gonna ask, what type of relationship you got with your family, and why is it so we gotta only believe your side instead of their side too? I would like to hear their side at this point, because we heard everything from her.
Right. And Mina, definitely I'll do like a video kind of explaining who these people are for people that aren't familiar with, you know, who those people are and stuff like that. Definitely I will do something like that. $3 wigs, Happy New Year's. Thank you for joining the show. Real. So I know we had spoke about this. We had shout out to Red Hot. We had talked with Red Hot about it, and she had a different opinion from us, but we both kind of thought on the same level as like, yo, this is what it is. Like, these are how YouTube is. And you know all about beefs and, you know, having beefs with different people. She's
good. She's really good.
Having beef come with living in the hood, man.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a suburban kid, you won't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you though.
But you might know about snorting gas cans and all that stuff. You might know about that. Moving on.
I've never done that, allegedly.
This is the reason why you don't bring up your family drama on YouTube. Do not bring your own family drama on YouTube. You know why? Because you can be beefing with your cousin and you come on YouTube and talk all this mess about your cousin. And since your cousin don't like you at the moment, she gonna stick it where it hurt. And you know, family are the ones that do you the most dirty. So that is all her. She should have kept that off YouTube. She could have did everything else but said anything about her family on YouTube.
I will say this: you're not supposed to mess with kids or dead people. Those are off limits. Kids and dead people. Everybody else is free game.
That's right.
You are right. And guess what? If I'm beefing with my cousin, guess what? Y'all won't know it. I'm be beefing with my cousin, and y'all won't know what she did, and you won't know what I did. But
yeah,
that's
I
the point.
want to talk about the kids and dead people. Real, you bring up a good point. I would never do that for someone I used to be friends with. But if you my enemy, no rules.
See, that's
no
what
rules.
So
If you my enemy, no rules.
Here's what I'll say to that. Here's what I'll say to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you say no rules with dead people and kids, then there's no rules. You shouldn't be calling the police if somebody busts your wig. If somebody went up on you, you don't need to call the police.
But hold on, real. The only reason
Because
why
you're dealing
I'm
with
saying
dead people. You're messing with dead people. You're messing with kids.
You care about your loved one. You care about your kids. I have stepkids. I have loved ones who passed away. But guess what? When I go online, I'm not expecting nobody else to care because it's not them. And people go online and they have these false little personas. They get Twitter fingers and all this other stuff. You cannot expect other people to care about the things you care about like you care about them.
You're exactly right, and you can't and you gotta expect repercussions of what you do of your actions. So if you pop off, your wig can get split. Period. In the discussion, you disrespect my dead ones or kids, I'm gonna find you in your city and split your wig.
Right. These YouTube streets are ruthless because these YouTube streets, they find out where you live. They call CPS on your kids. Like, they are wild. It's serious out here. It's dangerous. Danger.
That's what I'm saying. When you come in these YouTube streets, don't give out your address. Don't talk about nothing that's really dear to you or nothing like that. Because guess what? As soon as you fall out with that person, they're going to bring it on YouTube.
Right. Exactly. Well, I have a question for you guys. Are y'all sipping on anything? Now, this is a McDonald's cup, but I got rum and Coke in here.
I don't even drink, man.
You really don't drink?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is that a personal choice or?
I never drunk or smoked. I never seen the need to do it. I mean, I could act stupid on my own.
You know? Real, like, I do a good job of it. I'm just messing with you. And then Dazzle, what did you pour in your cup? We seen you pour something in your cup.
Oh man, look. I had to do my stepmommy duties. I done bathed my babies, gave them some food. They didn't watch the movie. They sleep. So I decided that I was going to drink some, I got some cheap stuff. So some Barefoot Pink Moscato Bubbly. But it's okay. That's how I bought it my New Year's.
Okay, that's dope.
So I'm just trying to hang on.
Just trying to hang in there any way possible. I want to say one thing in 2021 that I want to do. I want to make sure that whatever I do, it's something with a purpose. And what I mean by that is that I just don't want to spew out anything or do anything just because it's a trend or it's popular. There has to be a purpose for me doing something. And I feel that people do things just for shits and giggles. And sometimes you don't have to do everything because somebody else is doing it. I've seen this, and to bring it back to YouTube, I've seen this trend where the Without a Crystal Ball, the Katie Joy lady, like, people will do 50 billion videos on this one lady. What's up, Curls for the Culture? People will do 50 billion videos on this one lady, and I'm all like, come on now. You have to do something. You find your niche. Find something that makes, that you can do that's not the same as everybody else. How do you feel about that, Real?
I kind of feel like people trying to find their way, though, bro. They're trying to find their way in these YouTube streets, and eventually you'll get your niche. But I believe you get your niche kind of after you, kind of, dibble and dabble a little bit. You feel me?
You gotta do time.
Right. So real, are you for doing 7-hour lives?
Based on the backlash that I got from the last one, no. But
thank you, Mina.
I do see the effectiveness in it, though. You know what I mean?
So you do see like a positive side of doing that.
Huh?
So you do see like a positive side of doing that, the whole 7-hour lives and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, it's gonna if you can do a 7-hour live and keep the audience that's there for the whole live, you're doing something right. Think about it. If you have 1,000 people on from the beginning to end, and that number don't go down, it stays steady, that means you kept your audience. You're doing something monumental. You got to look at it from a business perspective and a YouTube analytics perspective, because that's what it is. It's a business, it's analytics, and you need to understand those analytics. You got to play the game by those analytics. Imagine the watch time on that.
I'll say depend on the topic, but if it's some bullshit, no. Dazzle, what do you think about the 6-7 hour lives?
Well, I've seen it pay off, in my little sector where I'm at. I've actually seen it pay off. I've seen people do whole all night lives and do readings for people, and they got monetized very quickly. Mm-hmm. If you are long-winded or you got that energy and that stamina, I'm not going to judge you. But however, for me, I don't even want to be on live for a whole hour sometimes. I can't do it. I give you an hour. I'll give you the best of me for an hour. And that's all I got.
Right. I guess I'm the one with the unpopular opinion. So real, you're definitely right. There is a need for it, and like you said, if you can hold those 1,000 of people for that long, then yes, do it. But I feel that just for me, like it really depends on what the subject is. It really depends on what the subject is, But I guess everything has a payout at the end.
I believe, definitely, it's definitely about the subject matter, always. But in the same token, you think about it, Sweet Ma's lives are super long, but imagine how much she's caking up on those lives. Imagine how much her paycheck is looking like based off a 7-hour live and her keeping 1,000 people for the whole time.
That's my New Year's resolution. I'm sorry. 2021, buy fire extinguishers so my money won't burn a hole in my pocket. Oh my God. Okay. Outside of everything.
I'm glad you read that one. And you guys out there, what are some of your New Year's resolutions? I'm going to put it up on the screen too. Kept to go from a size 200 to a size. Wait, is that supposed to be a size 20 or 200? Or did you really mean 200?
But I'm gonna be honest though. You know what I've been doing lately? Because I've been doing this the whole time. Like, I really, really love my stepkids. Well, my future stepkids. I don't even want to call them stepkids. They're just my babies, right? So
yeah,
and I don't have kids. And I don't have kids, but you know what I do? I'm always out and about lurking for like new sales and new stuff to buy. And like my fiance is always like, stop buying stuff for them. And I'm like, okay. And then I go to the store and still buy something for them. Like, especially on payday, like that money be calling me. Like, I don't know, like the kid department be calling me. You should see how many toys they got in here for Christmas. I done got a whole kitchen set. I done got the whole.
Your New Year's resolution is to stop spending up all your money.
Basically on these kids and on me, like and stop dealing with Amazon. I don't like Amazon. Amazon's the devil. Because it sucks you in.
It's funny because I was just talking about how, we promote Amazon like, oh, I got an Amazon package and, we post it on social media, but we don't do that for our friends' business or, whatever they're trying to do. We don't do that for them. We just we don't even take the time to promote our friends' business. Real, would you agree with that?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Walmart is the devil too. Don't mess with Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. Okay, Real. Go ahead and answer, Real.
Sorry.
I feel like the most support you're going to get is from outsiders. Don't expect your family or friends to support you until they see you caked up. It's just how it is. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing, because if you think about it, nobody became a millionaire off of their family anyway. So why are we even worried about their support? Sorry for messing up the words, but
right. No, you're fine.
You think about anybody, Britney Spears, any of those people, they didn't sell 1 million records based off of their family members. Probably based off of anybody that they even know. I'm preaching tonight, ain't I?
That's true. You know what the crazy part is that most of my support comes from people I don't even know, not from my friends, people I don't even know that happen to become my friends. So I agree with that. What about you, Dazzle?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. That is totally right, because to be honest, like I tell you, like when I first started doing tarot readings, I'll do them with my friends and I'll do it with my dad, because I was living with my dad. But it's like I never actually got like financial support off of it, and I really wasn't looking for it. But as I started growing on YouTube, I've been on YouTube for a little minute now. But as I started growing and stuff, like people would just send me stuff, like. I had somebody, because I did a free reading for them. They gave me like $300 just off of Cash App just for one free reading. I said, "Oh, okay." But that helped me, because to be honest with you, when I first started, like I honestly had moved at my place, but I was working at a job, and as soon as I got my place, they dwindled the hours.
Yes, because she does have a channel.
Actually. So that actually like crazy. So it was a blessing. So honestly, you'd be surprised. You get celebrated by everybody else before you get celebrated by your family.
Right.
Your family know you. So your family like to use things that you used to do at the age of 8 against you. Like, oh, she used to pick her boogers at 5, so I don't want to give her $10. But they get petty like that.
Oh my god! Oh, it's 9:59 my time, so that means Central Time is almost New Year's for them. I don't have a countdown or anything like that. I don't know how many more seconds we got. Anybody know? Happy New Year, Undercover Ho. I appreciate you. I support my friends versus my family for significant importance. 2021 resolution. Kanye without. Hey Terry, Happy New Year's. Oh, there we go. Happy New Year's, Texas. All the Central people. Missouri, Tennessee. Happy New Year's to you guys. Chicago, Illinois. What's up, Deidre? Happy New Year's. Oh, Cooch just subbed to you. It's 2021.
Man, let me tell you, we've been an hour into 2021 and they still shooting. They still shooting.
Oh, it don't stop. It go on all night. You know how it is.
They just a shooting. I'm like, God damn. Like, how many of y'all got guns?
Right, you guys are in the future right now.
You know the whole hood got guns. It's the hood.
I know.
Right, damn.
Look, but it's just amazing.
Yeah, really. So to you, do you have any like New Year's memories or anything like that?
Do I have any New Year's memories?
Yeah, like any parties that you went to, anything significant like that?
No, I'm kind of like a square. I don't really do too much, you know?
Right, you don't be hosting parties and stuff like that?
No, I don't try not to. I don't want no part of that shit.
Oh. What about you, Dazzle? Do you have any New Year's like parties or anything like that you've done on New Year's Eve?
Yes. My first New Year's get together, like I did. Okay, it wasn't planned, but what happened was I had no man, and everybody else that I had called was like, "Oh, we're gonna bring in the New Year's with our dude, and this, that, and the third." And I was like, F it, I'm going over my best friend's house. And I went over her house and she ain't had no man either. So we got some Papa John's. We had some Jameson. We had, I don't know what happened, but somebody had called. And then all of a sudden, you just see all the single females just come over, and we had a wait until exhale moment. Like we was crying on the living room floor, drunk.
Oh my God! You know what? I actually had a New Year's where I didn't do actually anything, and like my friend, I was short on money. I didn't really have any money. My friend Rhonda, shout out to Ron Lowe. I'm gonna have her on the show soon. But we were both bored. I went over her place because she had her own apartment and everything like that, and we just kicked it. We drank, had a good time, and like it was just cool because like we didn't need to go out. Like we were planning to go out, but then we were like, why spend hella money? Gotta pay money to get in the club and all that shit. We just chilled. And it was dope. And I'm not a smoker, but I smoked and we had a good time. So that's one of my like fondest memories. You know, shout out to you, Ron Lowe. I appreciate that. That was a fun time. Happy New Year's, you guys. So Dazzle, I'm gonna start out with you because people are just tuning in. Are there any resolutions that you have? Any other ones that you'd like to share with the people?
Okay, so first of all, I want to do something different with my channel. I have some stuff in the works. I don't want to tell y'all yet because I want it to be a surprise.
Ooh.
But
Angela is Black Eyed Peas. That's what people eat for New Year's.
But also, like my other resolution is, you know, like I said, like it's more so about like not being so stressed. Like 2020. My anxiety was to the roof, and I just could not. And I'm just not going to deal, because a lot of stuff that I deal with, it's not even my problems. Like, I take on a lot of stuff from other people. And I'm like, I'm not doing that no more. Because, to be honest with you, I'm just going to say it like this. My good deeds alone this year should put me in heaven. So I don't have no problems right now, because the stuff that I have done, and after I've done it, people gave me their butt to kiss. Like the things that I have done, you should just say thank you and whatever. But I noticed that, look, I can't be an angel for everybody. You know, I can't extend myself and extend my energy to everybody that I find needs a little help, because it's not me.
Undercover Ho has a good one. Yes, stress-free 2021. Yes, stress-free.
It's something, yes, and it's like I had put my money out towards other people and stuff like that. It's things that I want to do. I could have been moved, but I didn't because I wanted to help other people. So now it's just about helping me. So I mean,
be selfish. It's okay to be selfish, you know.
I'm about to be real selfish. Look.
Right. Real, what about you, Real? Did you want to reshare any New Year's resolution that you had, or any one that you can think of?
Like I said, man, I don't really make New Year's resolutions. My goal is to just get more money, build my channel. What I personally want to do with my channel is I want to have 2 to 3 lanes, so that way I can have playlists. Like with the food reviews, I want to have playlists for that. And then with the celebrity gossip, I want to have playlists for that. With my interviews, because I want to get back into interviewing celebrities, have a playlist for that. So then that way I have different playlists that's bringing me certain amount of money, and it's not based off the video, but more of the playlist. This is kind of what I'm kind of throwing back and forth in my head, you know?
Yeah, you know what? I actually need to organize my channel like that and have different playlists for things that people want and stuff like that. And for those of you guys out there, make sure you drop your tongue emojis. Drop all the tongue emojis down there. That's going to be my emojis from now on, like my little fan club and everything like that. And I'm going to start out with you first, Real. How do you like me calling the people AT2'S out there? What you think about that name? Because I don't have a name I call people, but somebody had said AT2'S. What do you think about that?
I think it sounds cool, but I think you could put another word instead of tubers because are they YouTubers? Are they, you know?
Well, I mean, they watching YouTube, so I mean, they gotta be tubers, you know, because they're on you.
I mean, actually, it's really up to the fans. What do the fans think?
Okay. Hey, y'all, put in the comments if you like AT2'S. Put in the comments if you like it. Dazzle, what about you? Do you like that?
I mean, your name is AT2, so I was thinking about A-tubers, but then I was like, I don't know. I don't like AT2'S.
What'd you call them? T-tubers?
T-tubers?
A-tubers. I mean, I don't know.
T-tubers.
A-tubers. Okay, I'm still playing around with the name. I'm not sure yet. Find a husband, pressure's on. I'm coming after you, AT, if you don't find me. I love you, Angela. But I like AT2'S for now. I'm gonna stick with it, but I'm gonna play around with it and see kind of. I might tweak it, but I definitely like it for now. You know, while my channel is still growing, we'll figure out what the official name or the official title will be. But for now, I do like the tongue emojis. It's funny because Real, when Red Hot was on here, she was like, "Oh, I was wondering why people were putting tongue emojis. I thought it was kind of freaky."
Yeah, I like her. I think she's a hell of an individual, man. Quality.
Yeah, I like her. She is dope.
I like
really,
her.
AT viewers. What about AT viewers? Do you guys like that one? That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good because that's what they are. They're viewers.
What about you, Dazzle? Do you like AT viewers?
Dang. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it'd be better if you named them something that doesn't like have AT in it, like something different, like something really about you, but something that you actually like show on the show all the time. Like I don't know, like when they be like, oh, when you say, oh, they always say I'm bagging. I mean, but I don't know.
I beg.
No,
Wish I got my cash up down there if y'all want to donate $1 too.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, you know how you get a catchphrase and then you can mix it up and say something? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I feel like over time.
Hey, Philly in the house. What's up, SM? Thank you. Happy New Year's.
Hey, what part of Philly you from, SM? I'm from South Philly.
What part of Philly? I like tubers better, but I could be cheesy. Okay, I'm gonna do. Well, when they finally update my tab on YouTube, I'll do like a poll when they finally update my community tab because I'm at the threshold, so I don't know why I don't have that community tab where I can do polls and stuff like that. So either AT2'S or AT viewers. So we'll do that.
What about AT steppers?
AT what?
AT steppers. Like stepper.
No, I'm fat. I don't dance, so I jiggle and everything. Yeah. So no, I don't like AT steppers. No.
I don't know. I literally thought about an old like singing group from 1960s, like the Steppers, the Cruisers. I mean, I don't know.
Oh my god. Real SM said northeast near 95.
Okay, yeah, I used to work in the Northeast at a couple of Wawas out there.
Ooh, the AT chat squad. Okay, I like that too.
Ooh, I like that. AT chat.
I lost my tongue again. Put your name in the Wu-Tang name generator. Oh, they got one of those? Thank you, Mimi.
Oh damn! Real entertainment. Can I ask you a question about Philadelphia? Because I've been there before, and I went to 2 different steak and cheese like joints. I went to Geno's and I went to the other one. But what I want to ask is that in DC we have a northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. Do you guys have that in Philadelphia?
Yeah, so we got northeast, we got West Philly, southwest. West is what? West Philly, North Philly, South Philly, Northeast, Southwest, and then there's the surrounding areas. There's no East Philadelphia though.
Oh, okay, because in DC,
you know, and I used to live around the corner from Geno's and Pat's. I would never go to Geno's and Pat's. I would never send a tourist there. I would send them to either Jim Steaks or Ishkabibbles.
Wait, what's Geno's?
In the daytime,
what's Geno's? What's wrong with Geno's?
They're racist.
First of all,
racist
towards me. The one that had the like melted cheese on top of their steak. The first one I went to didn't have. Like,
when you go to Geno's, they have a big sign saying "Mumia must die." Mumia, they say he was back in the 80s, and they had him on death row. I don't think he's on death row anymore. But to have a sign in your establishment saying Mumia must die when they don't know if he killed the cop or not, it was either him or his twin brother. That's really, really. Thank you, SM. Thank you, SM.
I did not know that.
Hey, well now I know. And shout out to Fame, he was here earlier. Maybe he knows too. But don't go to Geno's if you go to Philly.
But listen, if you go to Max's, make sure you go before 4 p.m. because anything after that, you might get shot.
Oh, see. I got PTSD. I don't have time to get shot outside of DC.
I ain't going to Philly at all. No.
First of all, I'm living the life where I'm out at work, I gotta get everything I need before I get in the house. Because when I get in the house, I'm not going back outside. Because it's getting dark early, and these little mofos like to shoot outside because it's dark early, so they're shooting at 5:30.
You know what? Now that you said that, Dazzle, that would be a good place. Or do you think that would be a good place for me to do a food review when I went back home? Or do you think I should go to one of the underground spots that people don't know about?
Yeah, go to the ones that people don't know about.
Yeah, I think that would be a cool idea, which kind of brings me to my next point. For those of you in the chat, like, what else would you like to see on my channel? I think that would be a good one too. Like, if they want me to do food reviews around the Bay Area, like, that would be a good one too.
What if we did a virtual mukbang?
You know what? When I did that little mukbang when I was eating the strawberry shortcake, somebody was all like, "Oh," 2 people. One said, "Oh, I don't like mukbangs. I don't like watching people eat." And then somebody else was all like, "Oh, I almost disliked your videos because I usually thumb down mukbang videos." And I was all like, "Yo, was it that bad? Like, I didn't have stuff all over my mouth and." It was kind of weird,
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, when I look at like Asian mukbang videos, like the way they stuff food in their mouths, like I'm like, what the hell? Like, they have like the little jumbo fried hot dog, just stuffing it all in their mouth like real fast with some like earbuds on, and you're like, what is going on? Like,
but I think that's the point, because I think there's people that get off on mukbangs. Let me know if y'all get off on mukbangs. I think that's like the whole point of them. Would you agree, Real?
No, I love Choice TV mukbangs because he'll sit there and get a whole alligator and cook it, and he made me want a whole alligator. Like, it was one time I seen his video, and the way he was just pulling the meat off the alligator.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, my thing when I'm doing the food reviews, I'm trying to get out the sound of me like breathing and eating because I'm a bigger dude. So when I eat, hey, I breathe. You feel what I'm saying? Got to take a breath.
Right, you got to take a breath, especially if it's good too. And you're like, man, This
So
shit.
How you guys?
I'm trying to figure out how does that part get edited out, because I'm fairly new to the whole just going hard with like the new editing. I got a new camera. I got a what is it? A Limu G7 series. I want to start using that at the beginning of the year. So I'm really trying to take things to the next level. You know what I mean? But it got to be right though. You know.
Thank you, Damon. That's a good one. Unsolved murder mysteries. That's a good one. Actually, shout out to Heidi and Amber, because they do that too as well. Unsolved murder mysteries on Sundays. Make sure you guys catch that out. That's a good. I like that. That's a good idea. Government scandals against environment. Big Farm. Big Pharma. Hot topics that died because money made it disappear. Ooh. Are y'all talking about like the Jeffrey Epstein dude? Should I do I don't know if I want to step into that, because my ass don't want to show up missing. I'm not big on mukbangs, but if there's a good story with it, I feel like eating along with the person. Yeah, it would have to be something like that, real. Like if we all did like a virtual mukbang, we would have to be talking about something to keep people interest, not just eating the whole damn time, you know?
No, well, I think that's what I mean. I think we can revise the word mukbang.
18.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say revise it, I'm not doing nothing that has to do with any court trials. I used to cover court trials. I seen a couple people get sent to death row. I don't want no more part of that. I was in the courtroom when that happened.
Oh, and Cooch said you can't say murder. Oh, I didn't know you can't say murder or they demonetize. Okay, I guess hell, I can't do that. I gotta call it mystery something else.
But,
I like
but
the 18.
Oh, A-Team. Hey.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wanted to put that on a shirt, I would have to see if I could. But that's a good one. I like that. I'm gonna put that on the poll too. So the A-Team, AT2'S. And what were you saying, Real? I kind of interrupted you. I'm sorry.
What I was saying is, with the mukbangs, have it like the regular live, but you're just having the food with it. So it's kind of like you're kind of creating a hybrid, if that makes any sense. Because you have the mukbang with the food, but we're basically still doing our regular thing with our regular topics, whether it be roasting people like Nasty Ho Lies, or, you know, telling Sweet Ma she need to get a backbone. And you know what I mean? I say that all this respectfully. It's a new year.
It's the new year.
Why you keep coming after them, man?
Yo, Real, this year going forward, are you going to try to, put a little cherry on top whenever you talk about something?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
Hey, you giving it raw with no Vaseline.
Absolutely. That's how they like it anyway.
What'd you say, Real?
That's how they like it anyway. Raw with no tribute.
But hold on, bro. I'm gonna ask you this though. Why you gotta keep coming after them? Because they keep coming after you? What's going on?
Well, I mean, as you see on my channel, I haven't done a video about Nosy Ho and Sweet Ma in a while. I'm actually due for a video on them. But it's kind of, for me, it's analytics, I do a video about them after every certain amount of celebrity gossip videos, because the YouTube sector, which is the black sector, I don't know what y'all call it, but the black sector of YouTube, it brings a certain amount of traffic. So you could be able to successfully maneuver between 3 to 4 different sectors of YouTube. You got yourself in a position to do really, really well, from my perspective. So obviously, I'm not at the point to be on good terms with them. Definitely don't want to be on good terms with Nosy Ho. And Sweet Ma, she's a follower, so it is what it is. I say that respectfully. So I got to do what I got to do. It's nothing personal. They see me in the street and they want beef. I got some chicks for them. It is what it is. But yeah. But if you think about it, if you go actually look at my channel, and AT2, you can attest for this because you looked at my channel. When the last time have I talked about them?
You haven't. Since all that stuff went down, the last one was like you getting hate from people. That's the last time you really talked about it,
Yeah. So I'm not really talking about it,
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even me just being mean or nothing like that. But I'm like, I actually like your voice and I like your perspectives. I like a lot of stuff. And I'm like, you can do better than that. Like,
I feel like if it's something significant that you can make it a topic, I kind of agree with Dazzle and I kind of agree with you, Real. I feel like if it's something interesting and you can make it a topic and make it a discussion, I say definitely do it. But if it's like a hate video, I would refrain from that.
Like me, like what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a video called the five worst Black YouTubers in American history.
See, now that's not true. Okay.
Wait, hold on, Dazzle. Before you go, I want to ask the people out there: do you think that's a great title? The 5 worst Black YouTubers. Go ahead, Dazzle.
Now here's the thing, though. Like now, I feel like then I get it. You know, you could do a little bit of perspective stuff, get it going like that, and there's nothing personal because at the end of the day, we can just all log off, and it is what it is. But then I start, and I'm like, they're not the worst YouTubers. I've seen them.
But see, the thing is that it's all perspective, though, Dazzle. It's everybody's perspective.
Oh, man, you got a female out here eating a pickle, getting a million views. Okay.
Kush said that will not go well. Everybody's laughing at you. My God!
I had it planned out. It's like I would say number 5. This is why I rate them as the worst YouTuber, and this is how they can get better. This is why.
So it's constructive. So so you gonna call them the 5? So they on the list of the 5 worst Black YouTubers. You gonna rank them, right?
In American history.
You gonna tell them what they can do to get better.
Yeah, in American history, though.
That's petty as shit. You know, like that's petty.
But think about the views that would get, AT. Think about the views that would get.
But look, real on some real stuff. You know how many views you will get? There's gonna be more views outside of Sweet One. And those, like honestly,
well, I think I'm getting them now. I think I'm in like what 9 or 8 videos in without talking about them. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like you got a whole lot of positive. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's like you don't have to, but you want to. And if you want to be messy, go ahead and be messy. You know, I'm all for the messy stuff.
Cooch, I agree with you. That's one thing that they are gonna say is like, oh, this person trying to get clout. He trying to get more views off of me. Sorry, I burped. More views off of me. Da, 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 da.
We're all getting clout from talking about somebody.
True.
I mean,
but
if that's the case,
they're gonna say you hating and you hating and all this stuff. Oh, Mina, that's a good one. Maybe hot 5 or something like that. Try to not punch them straight in the mouth, but maybe just hit them a little bit under the chin.
So
try to. I don't know how to sugarcoat that, Real. I don't know how to sugarcoat that.
What if I did it all in one video? Top 5, top less 5.
No, I was assuming that you were gonna do it all in. What do you mean by do it all in one video?
Like the top 5 Black YouTubers and why I feel they're the top 5, and the top 5 worst Black YouTubers and why I feel they're the worst.
You want smoke? That's what's going on. You want smoke? You try to beef in these YouTube streets? You try to get in the street with the 4-wheelers?
Well, I don't know if it's wanting smoke. I just think it's coming from a perspective because I think that I'm the type of person that'll say things a lot of other people are scared to say. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Some people are just scared of these people.
I
understand, Real, because it does seem like some people are afraid, like they're afraid to like tell them like, hey, maybe you're not doing something the right way, or hey, maybe you shouldn't be an asshole to the people that watch you or something like that. So I do agree, like they should be held accountable, But I just don't know if that's the right direction to go in. Do the 5 best, 5 worst, or the 5 that doing it right and the 5 that not doing it right. Angela, I agree with you because people are gonna watch that video because they're gonna want to know, like, am I on the list? So either way, I do think it would be
a beef.
It would be interesting. That's how I'm gonna put it. Mina said deconstructing the 5 worst Black YouTubers and how they fall short. Okay, that's a nicer way of putting it. Thank you, Mina. I appreciate that. That's a nicer way of putting it. Definitely.
So what? But here's the thing, though. I can't be docile. Remember?
I know you said you can't be docile. You don't want to be a simp, right?
No, I just feel like the docile stuff. It just ain't my style. So here's the thing. If you're going to do something, you got to go either all the way or don't do it at all. And being docile and respectful with something like that, you're hurting yourself. Would you agree,
But real, the way I see it like this. First of all, I want to address this. Should nobody be afraid of nobody? First of all, this is only YouTube. First of all, at the end of the day, I tell everybody, guess what? You can sign out, exit your screen, and keep it moving. So ain't nobody should be afraid of nobody. What you gonna do to me? I don't even care if you dox me. Why? Because if you dox me, I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna come around where I live at. And that's just on GP. And it ain't even just gonna be me. It's gonna be the motherfuckers outside shooting. But no, I'm just saying. But also real stuff. And when it comes to feeling like you're being docile, to be honest, if you already said what you said about these people and people already know who they are, it's like it's no need to. You have all this talent, you got all these things going for you. Only for clicks and views would you be going back and forth with them.
Elsa, how you gonna put me on blast like that? Elsa said, yes, call out YouTubers. That's how I found you, AT2'S.
They won't come to my
house. Hey, after that reel, go ahead and do it.
But hold on. They said if anyone listens to Dazzle tonight, they won't come for her for sure. I'm dead serious. Come to my house if you want to, motherfucker. Excuse my language. Come to my house. Come to my house.
Happy New Year, lovely one.
Pay a bill around this joint while you're here, while you're taking pictures. While you're taking pictures. You be mad as hell. You be wanting to be
I like that one. Snipers on the roof already saw you. Add a touch of Philly cheesesteak to it.
But I feel like you out here for war. I feel like you out here for war, and that's cool. I like a little good beef going. I like the beef sector too. Whatever. So I see where you coming from, but I'm like, the only reason why I'm saying like I'm a little bit against it because I'm like, you got a lot of good stuff with you, so it's like you don't have to keep going with it. It's a lot of good stuff. People gonna follow you regardless of clicks and views.
Yeah, I feel like if they do something that you can turn it into a topic, do it, but maybe. Because basically right now, everybody kind of associates you with going after Sweet Ma and Nosy Ho. So when they look at it,
I don't think I necessarily ever went at Sweet Ma. That's the part I get confused with.
Didn't you call her like you didn't call her like weak, but something to that effect, or she don't have an opinion of her own or something? Or did I make that up?
Sweet Ma is very, very. She's easily manipulated. Get down, Riley and Spotty.
Don't be yelling at the animals.
Oh, he yelling at the cat, y'all.
Don't be doing that.
What I'm just saying.
Thank you.
They wait till I get on the computer and then they go jump on the ceiling and knock the boxes down so they can play in the boxes.
Oh, my cat a little bit cooler than that. My cat just stare at me like I'm crazy while I'm talking to the laptop. Like, she looking at me right now like, girl, what is you doing? Who is you talking to? Who are these people? But hold on.
Go ahead, Real. You were saying something.
So like I don't feel like I want to see how I can say this, make it respectful.
That's a good one, Mina. My Philly take on blah blah blah. Maybe that could be a good one. I don't know.
You mean as far as the title?
Yeah, as far as the title.
I kind of feel like my style is my style, and anything they deviating away from that kind of would hurt my brand. And I feel like if I start being docile, like like the homosexual community, then I'm gonna lose because I'm not a homosexual.
Oh, you know what I'm going to tell you?
Wait. Let's bring that back real quick. I don't think being homosexual and being docile are two of the same. I think that, and especially on YouTube, because there's some of the ones that do the most criticizing, stuff like that. I feel that there's a way that you can do it respectfully and still get your point across without just ragging on somebody and calling them out their name and like just ragging on them just because. I feel like there's two different ways that you can do it.
You know what, Real? I really want. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like sometimes it's necessary to call a B a B. It's necessary to call an N-word an N-word. You know?
No, it's not.
In the
you know why it's not?
Happy
you know
New
why
Year,
it's not? And I'm about to tell you what this is. You know why it's not? You know what? If a dog took a dump on the sidewalk, do you literally have to tell people what it is to see that it is feces on the sidewalk? Do you have to call it a name? You know what it is, right?
Yeah. I guess you have.
And for those who don't want to see it that way, that's on them because they don't want to see it that way.
But the price of tea in China is different from the price of tea in the United States. Am I right or wrong?
But we're in the United States, though. But hold on. But here's what I do want to tell you, though. You know, when you talk about Sweet Ma and stuff like that, you do have to understand. I think I kind of said that the last time I was on the live with you. People subscribe to people that they vibe with. You have people who come on here and their whole thing is victimization. As in, like, I've been the victim of this, I've been the victim of that, and you know what, I overcame this and I overcame that. So their subscribers are vibing on that level of, you know what, I've been a victim of gaslighting, I've been a victim of narcissism, I'm a victim. So when you come on their live, you know that if you sound anything like a gaslighter or a narcissist or a he-man woman hater, they're going to resort back to, I've been a victim before, now I got PTSD and this is what you sound like. So to be honest, when you are dealing with certain people in their spaces, you just can't call them weak, you just can't call them whatever, because their YouTube channel favors a certain crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, even Tasha K Live, Tasha K favors people who like to hear mess, even if it's true or if it's false. They like to hear it. So when you go on there trying to speak facts on a story that's not really factual, you will get booed, you will get whatever, because that's the wave that they're on. So when you're talking about these people, you got to see what they're coming with on YouTube. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being whatever.
Yeah, I think also real the best way would be to have a good night, Aurelia. Thank you for joining the show. I appreciate you. I think the best thing to do is to look at your analytics, and that way you can structure how you do your videos and stuff like that. Because, like I said, 89% of my subscribers are female. So I would probably never. I have used I have said bitch and hoe and stuff like that, but I put a funny spin on the way I do it if I ever use those. And usually I'm not even saying it in a derogatory way. So I realized that my audience wouldn't want to hear me say bitch, 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 bitch. They would be turned off by that. So I am careful of knowing what my audience wants. Like, real, do you know who your audience is? Have you ever looked at your analytics?
Yeah, it's 90% women, and I think they like me because I keep it real.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to be for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's for everybody, but with the type of people that follow you, is it because you keep it necessarily 100% real, or is it because they're just vibing off of you and that's their thought pattern about any situation that you bring up?
I mean, I think
because people like people's thought pattern. It's not really because it's real. They like the person and they vibe to what they're saying. It's not because it's real. And to be honest, no one keeps it 100% real.
I like to think I do, but
nobody. Because if you keep it 100% real, you'd be talking about some stuff that won't nobody like you the next day.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, once you get monetized real, I think you're going to change your perspective on it, because I have a video that has like 3,000 views and it has like $30. I made $30 off of it, right? Or my analytics. And that one has no cussing or anything like that, and it's fully monetized. When I have another video that's limited, but it has like quadruple that number on it, it has $30 as well too. So I think once you become monetized, you're gonna be like, wait, I might want to say this, but I'm gonna structure it in a different way. I'm gonna say it. Or you think you don't care real about the money?
I think it all has to do with I don't know if the structure of how you're saying it has to do with. Say that again, what you just said, because I had something in my head and I just lost my thought.
Oh, I was talking about the monetization. Like, once you see it, you'll, like, for example, like I had a video with 3,000 views and it has $30. I have one that's quadruple that and it has $30. So knowing that, and the one that's quadruple that has cussing, so it's limited ads on it. So I didn't make as much money, even though it has, well, it makes the same amount of money. And it's quadruple with the one with lesser views is at the same amount as the one that's quadruple. So do you think that would change the way you do content based on if you're monetized or not?
No, I feel like it's going to be certain content that's going to have cussing and there's certain content that's not. Like, I feel like in my food reviews and other things that I'm bringing to the table, that won't have a lot of cussing. But a lot of times when you're dealing with these B sector and back and forth beefs or whatever.
Yeah. Thank you, Mina. I appreciate your comment.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cussing is going to be required. There's no way you can go back and forth. Like, who wants to go back and forth intelligently? You know, saying words that the average listener don't even know. Like, I don't want to. I'm trying to get into my audience. If I want to call you the B word, I'm gonna call you the B word. And apologize later if I feel like I need to.
Well, you know what, real? I curse on my channel like a sailor. Okay, I don't know how. Look, I curse a lot, so I can understand. You know, and when I get monetized, I bet you I won't make no money because I won't stop cursing. not from YouTube. I make money on Cash Apps and offer YouTube and stuff like that. But it's like I won't be able to stop cursing. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to curse. I'm going to talk mess. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. So I'm not going to hate you off for that.
Right. I feel also not every YouTube video that you do need to be something where it's so heated all the time. So I do feel like real for you, you'll find a balance where some videos it's all like, hey, I don't have to cuss, I don't have to do all of this, and there's other ones where if it is some kind of beef, of course you're not going to be all like, popsicle sticks, you're not going to say nothing like that. You're going to be like, you mother, and you beat, you're going to do all that, you're not going to do all the docile stuff as you say and stuff like that. So I definitely understand that, but I don't feel like like in a food review video, you wouldn't be cussing and all that stuff, so I get that, but necessarily you might not even want to do all videos on beefs and stuff like that. You know what I mean, Real?
I don't want to do videos on. Say that again.
Not every video you might want to do videos about beef, and have.
You're the wrong factor. That's what it really is. You know what it really is, Real? You got something for everybody on YouTube. You got people on YouTube who curse 90 going north and still getting money off of YouTube. You just gotta find your tribe. If your tribe like you cursing, your tribe will promote you cursing. They're gonna cash out you. They're gonna PayPal you. They're gonna do whatever they can to make sure you keep cursing. So it's just that you went. Even when it came to Sweet Ma, you went on a platform where it's a little, whatever. You can't go on that platform and be you the way you want to be you on YouTube. Why? Because, like I said, the people who follow her ain't with it. You gotta find your tribe.
I look at it like this.
Right,
when I was over there, whether people would like it or not, it created the conversation. It did. And that conversation lasted because they had the power to kick me off that live, but they didn't.
Nope, they sure didn't. Why? For clicks and views.
Exactly.
The last question that I have for you, Real, because I want to say this because I just thought about this in my head and I lost it earlier. Do you feel like that live that you were on, do you feel like it helped? Did you see a benefit from it or did it benefit them?
I think it benefited everybody that was there.
Okay, how did it benefit you?
Because I gained followers from it.
Oh, okay, so you did gain subscribers and stuff like that. So people did like what you were saying.
Yeah.
And the people who liked what you were saying think like you. So that lets you know that people go into other people's lives as well just to be nosy. But to be honest, I just feel like in a different sector, you would get more followers real fast. But when you on Sweet Mom's Live, that's all about narcissism. That's all about victimization. That's all about being mentally abused. So what you did for Sweet Mom is prove to people that, you know what, the black man is mentally abusive and emotionally unstable and causing chaos and da-da-da-da-da. That's the only thing you did. Now, the people that
right, Mina, that's a good one. I like that tip, Mina. Thank you.
I think that's from your perspective. I don't think that was necessarily the case. And I think that...
But that's what they made you out to be. Even though you may not be that way. That's what you were made out to be.
So AT2, do you feel that didn't hurt me because it's only one sector of YouTube and they're talking about me? It's the good versus the bad versus the good. And the reason why I'm in the doghouse is because I like Tasha K. That's the reason. That doesn't make me an innocent. I never killed or raped any chick. I ain't got to rape no chick nowadays.
No,
Ever.
no.
Well, ever. Yeah, okay, thank you for saying the ever part.
Hold on, let me be honest with you. A lot of people like Tasha K, but are not in the doghouse. What you did was that you made sure, even though it was for controversy,
right,
it
Angela,
was for opinion, you went on a live with a set of opinions that's already been set. And the other people who followed you are those people who were being nosy and who was for Tasha K anyway. So what you did was you went on there and you had a different opinion, but you went on there on a whole, you know, I'm gonna just say it. It's like a hate train for certain people. There, even though Tasha K could be very messed up, that platform over there is committed to saying that Tasha K is this and she is that. So when you came on there, they automatically put you in the doghouse as well because you said something different than what they already felt.
Yeah, you gave them what they wanted, basically.
Basically. And to be honest with you, like I said, it's a lot of other people who agree with Tasha K. Honestly, I don't like Tasha K, but I agree with that Jaguar Wright family interview. Now people are going to hate me for saying that, but honestly speaking, I agree with it. Because to me, personally, I feel like you don't want your family to be interviewed, then you shouldn't be talking about your family that you on the rocks with on YouTube. Period.
Yeah, it's certain things that we all should and should not be doing. You know? So with that said, with that took into serious consideration, we also gotta just look at the fact that this is entertainment. Let's never forget that. Am I right, AT2?
Yeah, and you're not in the doghouse. So stop thinking that. You're not in the doghouse. You just went on one panel with people who already felt a certain type of way and was not going to think anything different.
Yeah. Well, what I want to say to wrap this up, and then we'll talk offline, is that what I want to say is that I definitely respect what you do, Real, and I feel that whatever your audience wants to see, do that. That would probably be the best advice that I can give. If your audience wants it, do it. Just be careful of like who platform you go on and who you try to collaborate with, because not everybody has the best intention. And Dazzle, thank you for being a part of the show today. I appreciate you coming on. What I want to do is say Happy New Year's to everybody. Please be safe. If you out partying right now, which you probably not watching me if you partying, wear your damn mask so we can get out of this whole Rona stuff and end all of this. I want you guys to stay safe. 2021, we're gonna grow. We're gonna make moves. We're gonna make things happen. We're gonna have that business mindset to grow. We're gonna watch our money grow, and we're gonna do stuff with our money to better ourselves. That's what my hope is for everybody out there. So I want you guys to stay safe. I love you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Happy New Year's, everybody!
So are you getting out of here?